Greetings, magical souls. I woke this morning early as I was waking and got one of my waking whispers. There was a really important message from the dragons that came in this morning, and it follows the dragon initiation event that I did yesterday with Sarah Ariana and Ananda Rose. And when this message came in this morning, I was asked to specifically address the people that were in the initiation yesterday. Now, this is for the collective, but they wanted me to emphasize that the people that were present with us yesterday or that watched the recording later, this is for you, specifically for you. So I have written it down because it came in the early hours of this morning. I managed to get it recorded, and then I've kind of scribbled out some notes, and just as well because I didn't remember it by the time I really got up out of bed. So the message is that we are formidable beings. The dragons are formidable beings. But when we get together, we are absolutely unstoppable. They said that what happened yesterday was meant to happen because now is the time to really, really bring back their energy into the human consciousness. And for every one of you that were on that call and that might be on the calls to come, there is something within you, something, whether it's in your cells or somewhere in your consciousness, there is a memory somewhere that you have brought into this lifetime. You have been a guardian and a protector of that dragon consciousness, which is meant to be activated now at this time. So as things get wilder on the planet, which they're going to do, we are really, really going to need the dragons for strength, protection, help, support. And, you know, I thought it was such a beautiful message. And I know that we alluded to a little bit of this yesterday, but when it came in, I was just asked to come and share it and create a little video. So that's what I'm doing, because I think that sometimes these things can be quite overwhelming. It takes us a couple of days to integrate them. And this little message on top of it might just aid in that integration, or I feel like there's something in this that I don't really know what it is, but it just feels important. So the other thing is that because they are so powerful and we almost revere them, when they are around, they help us to stand in our power. And if we think about it, that's really what we've been giving away, you know, throughout these lifetimes, giving away our power to those outside of us. So it's really important what the dragons are doing, because they're helping us stand in our power. They're helping humanity take their power back. Really, really important at this time. Really, really important. They remind us of our power. And when we feel small and when we feel like we are just mere mortals, they are here to remind us that we are so much more than mere humans. As I was writing this morning, I was getting really emotional, because the feeling that was coming through with these words was such a deep love. And I think many of us experienced that yesterday on the call. Even as I was grounding us, I was, you know, when I opened my eyes were wet. There is such a profound love. And I was reminded again of the connection between us. And they said that all of those memories are now being resurfaced or brought to the surface and re-emerging from all of those who have carried it deep within us. Now, obviously, the whole of humanity will have memories of dragons and that kind of thing. But it's just that there are certain people where that's almost, it's been activated, and it doesn't matter if you started seeing dragons or thinking about them a month ago, a week ago, or you've been someone like me that they've been with you throughout your whole life. It doesn't matter. The activation is happening and will continue to happen. And they wanted us to know that we can work with them, we can call on them, they're around. And why they want us to do that is because every time we do that, we strengthen the memory. We bring that memory back more and more and more from the subconscious into the conscious. And as every time we do that, every time we bring that memory into ourself and into our consciousness, what happens is that, I just want to get the words right here. The more we bring it in, the more it spreads out into the collective consciousness. So in other words, it's very much like the awakening that's happening. With every person that awakens, there's more and more people awaking. But they're asking us really to work with them, to think about them, to call on them whenever, because the more and more and more we do that, the more we bring them in, and the more we go within, and the more we work with them, within ourselves, the more that just radiates out. And of course, with that is all the love that we've shared between us. And they reminded me again that we were once great friends. Not only did they protect us, though, we protected them. When things started going south and everybody started hunting the dragons, sorry, this is making me quite tearful again. But when everybody started hunting the dragons, when things, as I say, started to go south, there were those of us that were protecting the dragons. We were hiding them. I mean, these memories are so, so profound. We were hiding them. We were hiding their eggs. We were burying their eggs. We were protecting their young. Many of us got outcast from our like human tribes and our human families at that time, and went to live with the dragons because we didn't want them to be hunted. So they were reminding me of that this morning, that even though we think that they are just protecting us, they are merely repaying what we did for them at one point. And that was really such a beautiful message. I mean, I just, moved to tears. I just can't. I'm just so overloaded with love. And then the other thing was, just to see if I've got everything here. Yes, so they wanted to know that they are here to bring joy and to ease our transformation. And that when we work with them, we are going to be filled with more and more clarity. And the other message was that if we feel that we cannot ask for help, we must remember that when we are feeling overwhelmed, and if we are worried about asking for help because we see it as a weakness, they understand that we see asking for help as a weakness. We are reminded from them that it's not a weakness. It's merely an acknowledgement that we've been strong on our own for too long. So they want us to work with them, and that asking for help is not a sign of weakness. So I hope that is as moving for you as it was for me. I'm sure in the coming days and weeks, many of you may have memories returning and things like that. And yes, if you do have anything to share, please do. It really is truly amazing what's happening. And I'm just so excited about this. I mean, I can barely contain myself. And as I say that, I'm going to say it again. I feel like a kid in a candy store. But in saying that, I'm really reminded of one more thing here now, and that is to connect with your inner child and to make sure that you can do joyful things each day. That makes it easier for us also to transform, to shift, and to shine our light and to be the light that we all are. So from one dragon lover to all of you dragon lovers out there, I leave you with this message. And that's it for today. So wishing you a magical day wherever you are.